Hold up, bring the beat back. Stop, I ain't ready yet.
Yes, freakum dress. This designer that we'll be talking about today was known for designing dresses, the bodycon dresses that we are now used to in today's society that dress curvy women. She was the designer who first started making these amazing dresses and dressing real life curvy women in her fashion. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You are watching Release with Shauna Elise. Insert title, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's my intro because I do it all the time. So you might hear in the background my TV in my other room, but when I record, when there is no sound, I be hearing shit. So yeah, there's that. So it is February. That means it is Black History Month. We got February. So what I decided to do for this month is do a lot of Black first in fashion, whether it's actually being a designer, models, fashion icons, the fashionistas in fashion. I think I'm mainly going to focus on women, but who knows? I might find a man that I want to focus on. Hopefully one for me. Just kidding. Okay, not kidding. I'm serious, but I'm kidding. So hopefully you guys will have some fun learning some history this month. That's really what I'm going to focus on. So it's going to be just some really short videos this month. I missed last week, which would have hit for the first of this month. You know, I actually recorded 2 videos and I made one for my mom. So the last week and the week before that, I had a hard time doing videos. I'm gonna admit it. I was slacking on my job. But I'm back and I'm back at it. I did a really nice video to my mom, but I shot that video like 4 different times. It was supposed to be 5 things I wish I could have told my younger self about my mom, mainly my teenage self. And I was crying like through the whole thing, bruh. And then I would refilm it and I wouldn't cry at the part that I refilmed it for, but I would cry for the next part. And I'm not a cute crier, as y'all know. I'm a cry baby, but I ain't learned how to like hold it all in and pull it all together. So let's get to it, okay? This video is about Zelda Valdes. She is an iconic fashion designer who, I mean, when you think about the biggest names in fashion, her name really doesn't come up, and she is one of the first Black fashion designers. So I have little notes I don't forget. Y'all know me. I get scatterbrained a lot. So we're going to get right into it. So today's video is about Zelda Valdes. Zelda Valdes is a very, very well-known in the fashion industry, not publicly. Like when you think of her caliber of her as a designer, she should be mentioned in names such as Coco Chanel, Louis Vuitton. She should be mentioned in these iconic names, and she's not. She was a seamstress at first. She learned by watching her grandmother, who also was a seamstress. She went on to working in her grandfather's tailor shop, where she, from there, decided to work in a boutique. In the boutique, she was a seamstress and a tailor in the boutique, and what became the very first Black salesperson on their sales floor. This was a really big deal. From there in 1948, and this was in the 1930s, in 1948, have her own boutique called Chez Zelda. And I hope that I'm saying that first one right. Chez. C-H-E-Z. Chez Zelda. Yeah. So she went on to having her first boutique, and she was the first Black business owner to have a boutique on Broadway in Manhattan, New York. Like, really big deal. She went on to design dresses for the likes of Dorothy Dandridge. I'm gonna insert photos for you guys. Eartha Kitt. She designed dresses for Eartha Kitt, and she said that when Eartha Kitt would order dresses from her, she would not have a lot of time to make them. It would be 2-3 days she would have to make them, and Eartha Kitt would order dresses for her 3 at a time. And it got to the point that Eartha Kitt was so busy that she didn't have time to even come in and try on the dresses. She eventually would just look at pictures of her and guess her measurements, and she said that every time she would make dresses for Eartha Kitt, she would love them. She would always say nothing was wrong with them, and she would love them, and she continued to order from her. She also dressed women such as Joyce Bryant, and then she was a costume designer for the Harlem Dance Studio. Major accomplishment for her. She is actually the woman who designed the Playboy bunny costume. Isn't that amazing? A black woman is the woman who designed the Playboy bunny costume. That's amazing. She also later became the president of the NAFAD. That is the National Association of Fashion and Accessory Designers. And what they did is they promoted black designers. That was their main goal, is to promote other black designers as well. And she was the president of that. So for today's video, you learned about Zelda Valdes. She was an iconic fashion designer who also, designed the very first freakum dress. She designed dresses that were bodycon, fit for curvy women. She focused on dressing women of size and of curviness. So that's why this week we're focusing on women of curviness and size in our first black women in fashion. Thank you so much for watching Release with Shauna Elise. Have a good day. Bye.